What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for spring. Things are warming up nicely. The water temperatures, at least on the East Coast, should start jumping up here quick in the next couple weeks. Today, I have some exciting stuff to share. As you can see behind me, this is something I've been rolling out over the last few days, a needed product. Essentially movies, animations of wave power. And wave power, I'm using this because it considers both the wave height, and that's squared in the equation. So as the wave height increases, that's an exponential increase in the wave powers. Also wave period. So we're including two variables here and looking at out in the Atlantic Ocean. I'm doing this for the Pacific as well. And you can see where the waves are being generated, where the energy is being generated. And this came to mind whenever I was down in Barbados and I just paddled out and you could feel the energy in the water was quite different than what we're used to most of the time on the East Coast. We do get powerful waves on the East Coast with hurricanes and storms. But it just occurred to me that we need to look at the power of the waves. And so this animation gets to that. And it's essentially animation every couple hours over the 16 days. There's not many, I'd like to say there's not many products out there, many sites out there that provide this data for free. And we're doing this out to 16 days. So I plan to publish these on the YouTube channel on a frequent basis. I'm trying to automate that data stream. It's not yet, but I'll be working on this. And let me just animate this while I'm talking. So again, the way I have this color scale is strategic. The black and whites essentially are approximated colors for conditions when there is very little wave power and it's probably not surfable, perhaps with a longboard in some cases. So I'm masking that out and trying to show where there's enough energy to surf. And as you can see, there's bright oranges. That's the top energy in the ocean, and that would be generally well, I shouldn't say generally, it's calculated, it's going to be very powerful waves, well overhead high, most of the time, probably 8 foot plus. And the other colorations, I'm not sure exactly what color to call this, but the kind of light blues that merge into oranges, these indicate head high waves, around head high. When you get below that, these darker blues indicate around thigh to waist high. And then as you merge into these lighter blue colors, that would be more like chest high, stomach high, chest high. So these are, again, strategic. And I think these will be quite popular because as I put these on YouTube, they're easy to look at. You could just pull these up and let it animate instead of going on a website or using your phone to browse and find this information. And, you know, in a website where you're scanning across a bunch of images. So I'm trying to curate this. That's a word I've been using lately, trying to bring you data that's basically in a digestible form, easy for surfers to look at and gain some insight into the future forecast for the surf zone. I didn't mention the other thing that's on here are streamlines essentially of the wind flow. So this is just extra layer of information that kind of gives you an idea of where the low pressure and high pressure systems are and how those are impacting or generating the surf and the power of the surf.